Okay, it's working for now. So I'm gonna give you a quick overview of what you need to do when you start dissecting. So we're gonna start here, right? Along the neck, here, going to the shoulder, on the clavotrapezius. You understand me? With the aim of not cutting the levator scapulae, correct? Okay, and that's gonna be in your exam as well, dissection skills. Okay, so you go there, you take it, you go down, you go down, you go down, you go down, boom, 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 like that. When it's all separated, nice and easy and good, okay, then you come here to the acromiotrapezius, okay, trapezius. Sometimes, I dissect this first, so I think there's a question like that in the, even though I started with the clavotrapezius, because I wanted to make sure I don't cut the levator scapulae, but normally we start here, you know what I mean, with the, so that's what I'm telling you a question that will come in there because of what we used to do back in the day, okay, but I think now, if I was to do that question, I would start with this, but I won't revise it for this exam, but I'm telling you that we would start here with the acromiotrapezius. We're cutting the connective tissue in there, because that's easy, you can just cut it, it's connective tissue, right, you don't have to worry about it. So you cut it from the top here to where the spinal trapezius starts, okay? So that will be like our first stuff. But today, I think we're going to start first on the clavotrapezius, you understand? Did you hear what I said? In terms of the dissection skills exam. It's going to talk about, but it will describe this, because there's no connective tissue joining the two muscles on either side, correct? There's only, nothing. So if I'm talking about definitely connective tissue, which muscle do we dissect first that is connective tissue attaching it to the other muscle on the other side? You know it's going to be this, because that's the only one that's like that. It's going to be the acromiotrapezius trapezius, okay? Even though we started doing this, by the description you should be led to the acromiotrapezius. You understand? But looking back, it's better to do this, because then you can dissect this easier. When you do this, then it's going to be nice and free. You see what I'm saying? Okay, so I just want to point at that out. Okay, and my thing is still blinking, which means it's good. So when you've done this, then you go to the spinal trapezius, because then after you do this, this one kind of reveals itself, and you must make sure you're only cutting the connective tissue, okay? And if it's not, you spread it out like this, and then you can see the connective tissue. So you do that, and then you do this, and then you do that, and then of course you must dissect that, separate the spinal trapezius before you go to the latissimus dorsi. Okay, and then I think that's what you might be able to do, and then you could flip this open. So this, and this, and then this. That's all I want you to do today, if you can, in the next 15 minutes. Yeah. But guess what you do first? If you cannot see the muscles, be patient and remove the connective tissue with your brand probe like this. Isn't that cool? Okay? Alright, I'm going to stop the video. Can you do like this?